Story time. Blood in the snow. So yesterday I had my chop saw out and I was cutting up pieces of wood for the frame for my water heater. After I was finished using the saw, I just went to pick it up and put my hand in the wrong place, and the bottom opened up and crushed my finger. But thankfully, instead of yanking my finger out, which would have literally taken the top off, I put the saw down, lifted it up, and took my finger out. At which point I looked down at my nail, and she was pointing east! I called my dad. I'm like, listen, I need your calmness. Meet me in Dowling. After I figured out my finger was east facing, I said, there's a chance I'm gonna lose that piece. May as well get some views out of it. So I whipped out my phone. I was like, I almost cut my finger off today. Ooh, I fucked up. So now I'm immediately in go mode. Like, I got my keys, I got my wallet, I got my phone. I turned off the power. I was an all-star. And then I walked promptly through the woods. This isn't what I expect to be doing tonight. Being sure to keep my bleeding hand above my heart. I got to my car and I calmly and safely drove. Then I hopped in the car with my dad, and when I got to the ER, it was packed. Fortunately, the unnerving sight of blood dripping down my arm got things moving along quickly. I got an x-ray and then they took me back and started cleaning up my fingers with He-Bead My G-Bead so hard I fainted. They decided to wait until it was frozen to touch it any further, which was greatly appreciated. Turns out my finger is broken pretty good, and then they stitched the nail back onto my finger to protect the fracture. Oh, he did such a pretty job. And referred me to a plastic surgeon. Who's gonna be a pretty finger? Waited until I got a little bit of rest to return to the forest. Finally home. My dad's coat. I ran out of here with no coat yesterday. And Dante greatly appreciated my return. Dante! Thanks so much to everybody who supported me, because that went as well as it could have gone.